So you know about the law of attraction, but what if I was to tell you there is an even more powerful universal law that is hiding in plain sight? And once you really understand it, it will make manifesting so much easier, I promise you. So when it comes to manifesting what you want, we get what we are, not what we actually want. Unfortunately, that is the conundrum that we are faced with. We might say, I want $1 million in the bank, but what is going on inside us? What is happening in our inner world? And does that align? And so everything in our world around us is in a constant state of vibration. And that is the key universal law that we're going to look at in this video. So the law of vibration is actually a primary law, and it is what the law of attraction is based on. The law of attraction is what is known as a secondary law. So there is a lot of focus on the law of attraction. It's a very sexy law to talk about. We've had movies made about it like The Secret. And it's this idea that we are setting up this cause and effect reaction, right? So we are emitting something into the world, and then there is this attraction, reaction situation where we are calling things back into us. And that is like the basic premise of the law of attraction in a nutshell. However, the law of attraction is based on the law of vibration, because what is setting up that cause and effect? What is setting up that reaction that's happening? It's actually what's going on internally. So to understand this, we must first understand that everything in our entire universe is made up of energy that is vibrating. And so, as I mentioned before in previous videos, like nothing is solid. Whether you look at this rose quartz crystal or my phone or even my body, it might look solid, but it's not. And the same is true for what's going on inside, right? Everything has an energy of vibration attached to it, including our thoughts and our emotions and even our beliefs. So why does this matter? Well, coming back to what I said at the beginning, we attract what we are, not what we want. So I might say I want to make $1 million next year. However, if my thoughts, if my emotions, if my dominant beliefs are those of, well, we have a recession coming, so it's unlikely. Well, it's really hard to make it in my industry. It's over, there's too much competition in my industry. The clients I'm looking to work with, they wouldn't pay that much for my services. I've tried before and it won't work. It didn't work then, it won't work now. So you can see that pattern of thinking is going to be associated more with scarcity, with more lack, with limitation, more of fear, worry, and doubt. Now, when we talk about emotions, they're not necessarily good or bad, like it's all kind of just neutral, but we can actually measure different emotions. And you'll see here, I'll put up a little chart next to me, that different emotions have different energies. So you can see down at the bottom, we have stress, worry, anxiety, we have jealousy, greed, resentment, anger, fear. All of these emotions have a very low frequency. Now, there is technology that can measure literally these emotions and show us the frequency that we would be in also if we are living in this emotional state. On the flip side, we have what are called high vibe emotions, literally high vibration, high frequency emotions like gratitude and love, appreciation and joy. Now, these higher energy emotions are going to be more in alignment with attracting into your life more things that will create those feelings. And so when we look at the law of attraction, it's really, really important to understand, well, what is it based on? Okay, it's based on the law of vibration. So if the law of vibration is really determining what's going on in our body, this tiny little mechanism that we're moving through the world with, we can understand that whatever my dominant thoughts are, whatever my dominant emotions are, that is shifting and that is changing the vibrational state of my body. And that is what is setting up this law of attraction. It's putting out this energy and I am attracting back what is in harmony with that. And that's why you might have heard the saying, what you appreciate appreciates. Amazing way to shift our energy state is to go into a state of gratitude. I know if you've been following any personal development trainings or videos, you will hear about the power of gratitude journaling. It is so easy, it is almost so easy to be overlooked, but please don't. Because even something as simple as grabbing a journal and writing down, what are 10 things I'm really grateful for, right? What am I really thankful for? What can I really appreciate in this moment? And it can be like, you know what, my body has been really taking care of me. Even if I haven't been taking care of it, it is doing so good to turn up for me every day. I've had a bed to sleep in last night and it was so cozy. I got to wake up this morning and make myself a really delicious cup of coffee. Like we can find little things and we can find big things, but to be grateful for. And as you can see now, understanding the law of vibration, shifting our thoughts and our emotions into a state of gratitude literally will shift the vibration of our inner world, of what our body is vibrating at. And what does that do? Well, what we appreciate appreciates. It sets up the law of attraction based on the vibration of gratitude. So more things to be grateful come into our world. And this is so key to understand because I've had students in the past ask me, but I'm not really happy with where my life is. And if I keep saying thank you for what I have, does that mean that's all I'm going to get? Does that mean that's it and I'm not going to change things or better things are not going to come in? And it's like, no. When you step into a place of gratitude and you're appreciating what you already have, it's creating this reaction to bring in more, right? So say thank you. And if you can even get to a place which is so profound in many ways of saying thank you, even for the things you don't like thank you for that person at work who really has been causing me to be frustrated because it has caused me to look inward and wonder, why am I getting triggered? And I have learned a beautiful lesson from that. Right? So even getting to a place of being thankful for the things that the average person would say never could have gratitude for, right? But really finding gratitude in the lessons, the blessings, even when things don't work out for us. It's really, really, really key to understand. Now, the other key thing I want you to understand from this video is that when we talk about the law of vibration and being in these high vibrational emotional states, it is your dominant emotional state. Right? So if you're going throughout the day and I don't know, someone cuts you off in the car or someone's rude to you or you get a bad message on a text or an email or whatever it is, and you fall into a trap of low vibration, right? It is okay to stay there for a minute. It is not like all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, now I'm going to start manifesting all this bad stuff in my life. When you have momentary blips like this, it's good. We want to recognize them. We want to have practices and tools, which I share in other videos of how to move past those emotional states quite quickly. But it's okay. It's our dominant thoughts that are going to be shifting, that are going to be determining the rate of vibration in your body. And that's what's going to be determining what you're attracting into your life. So don't worry if you have a little moment like that. Now, the other thing I want to say on that has really, really helped me is this idea of being controlled by external people, environment factors, different changes and what's ever going on around us, and allowing those things to impact our emotional state. The next time you catch yourself doing that, ask yourself, do I want to be a puppet to somebody else? When I asked myself that question, it almost made me sick that other people, how they decided to treat me or what they decided to say to me or what was happening in the news or what was happening in the world around me, that I was allowing those things to put me in a bad mood. And I thought, how crazy that someone can say something mean to me and then it puts me in a bad mood. It shifts my vibrational state. And then I know I am now just a puppet to that person. And now I'm going to start manifesting more things that are down in those lower energy states that are going to be perpetuating this emotional state that I'm in. And the minute I asked myself, do you want to be a puppet to that person or a puppet to that circumstance? It was a clear heck no. And I was able to take back my own power and really take back my own vibrational power to say, I am in control of how I feel and I am in control of what is going to go on in my emotional state within my body. And that was really, really key for me to actually break free from the pattern of being controlled by someone else. Now, when we tie this back again to financial goals and really manifesting the financial rich life that you desire, there's another really key fine-tuning point that we need to look at, which is the vibration of desperation. So often when we look to manifest something, we set our financial goal, we can become obsessed with it, which is amazing to remind your mind in a sense of, this is where I'm going. I want to flood my thoughts with these emotional states of, this is what I want to achieve. However, there's a caveat to that, and it is to check in on how you feel when you think about that goal. So if you're looking at your goal card, and I've talked about this in previous videos, like writing down your goal on a piece of paper, having it with you, if when you're looking at that goal card, a feeling of, oh God, I need like a desperation, like I have to get this, and a feeling of really intense attachment, like I must get this because what is it going to say about my worthiness and my success and who I am, and it's a make or break situation. If there's that energy of attachment and desperation towards the money, again, we can see it's a very low energy vibration. And so what it's actually going to do is put us back into a state of lack and limitation. It's the same with vision boards. I love vision boards. I have it on my home screen on my phone. However, when you look at your vision board, if it isn't making you feel like you're living into the moment and living into the energy and the emotions of as if your wish has already been fulfilled, if it is putting you into a place of, oh, this is what I want to create, and now look at my reality, it's not there yet, and it's putting you more into the space of lack and not having it yet, then just give it a break, right? So everything that we do, including all these different practices that I share on this channel, always check in with how is it making you feel? Because there are so many different practices we can try, and there isn't one better than another. It is what is right for you. And if doing gratitude is a thing that really helps you focus and feel great, amazing. If vision boards help you get there, amazing. But if doing a vision board or doing some, looking online and putting things together just makes you feel kind of crappy, like I haven't got it yet, and it's just a reminder of your lack of that reality, ditch it, right? It's tuning in on how you feel. And again, this is why understanding the law of vibration is so paramount. Everything that we do, checking in, how am I feeling, right? So have these little triggers throughout your day, set reminders on your phone, check in with yourself. How am I feeling? Last thing at night before you go to bed, your subconscious mind is super wide open, and you're literally going to be stewing in the final thoughts and the final images that you're putting into your mind for like 8 hours as you're sleeping. And so do gratitude journaling. Put down on paper everything that you're so grateful for throughout your day, throughout your life. And here's a bonus tip. Say thank you for the things you have yet to receive. Because what happens if I were to give you a gift right now? You would say, thank you. So say thank you for the things that you're expecting to come into your life as if they've already happened. Doing this before you go to sleep is so freaking powerful. And then be aware of your surroundings, who you're spending your time with. It's why even within my own mastermind group, I'm really selective of who comes into those spaces, because the energy that you keep, the people around you impacts your energy, right? Their thoughts, their emotions, we begin to harmonize with those around us. So in your own life, check, who are you surrounding yourself with? How do they make you feel? Are they an energy drain? Are they uplifting? Are they someone when you share your goals with, they excite you, they support you? Or are they someone that actually is withdrawing from that and making you doubt yourself or doubt your ability to succeed? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to find out more, go check out this next video here. It's super awesome. And if you enjoy this kind of content, do be sure to subscribe to our channel. We are new, we are growing, and it is so excited to have you on this journey with us.